Hello and welcome to Nltv. You are watching Midday News. I'm Chipen Kfung. Let's take a look at the top stories for now. Following the call by Dimapur District Citizen Forum, business community in Dimapur has pulled their shutters down. The band has been called as a protest against state government's order to shift DC office to Chumugirima. Department of Land Resource Government of Nagaland holds project and consultative meeting on September 29, 2021 at Kohima. Knowledge and lessons learned during the project shared at the meeting. Department of Land Resources Nagaland organizes culmination program of PMKSY WTC on September 29. Program held at Chatsa. Opposite NPSC office, WTC PMKSY aims to harness ecological balance and conservation. Registration for NSF Murderers Memorial Trophy 2021 to end on 6th October. Tournament to commence from 9th October till 6th November. Prize money for winners around 5,40,000. And now the news details. Shamadar Battalion Assam Rifles under the aegis of HQ Iker North, HQ 7 Sector Assam Rifles observed World Heart Day on 29 September 2021 at Shamadar Town Baptist Church, Tuensang District, Nagaland. The event was aimed to commemorate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, focused at creating awareness amongst local population regarding importance of having healthy heart, as cardiovascular disease remains #1 killer, resulting in 18.6 million deaths a year. A lecture cum PowerPoint presentation was delivered by Second in Command Dr. Jacob, Chief Medical Officer Shamadar Battalion, about the causes of heart disease like excessive smoking, diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, excessive alcohol consumption, high cholesterol, unhealthy diet, sedentary lifestyle, lack of physical activity, etc. may lead to cardiovascular disease. Department of Land Resource Government of Nagaland on 29 September held a meeting at the Oriental Grand Hotel Kohima. Project and consultative meeting. The meeting's main objective was to share the experiences and lessons learned from the project multi-stakeholder initiative to provide drinking water through spring shed management in 100 rural villages in Nagaland. The other two objectives were to share ideas for a potential phase 2 on spring rejuvenation and recommendation for way forward. The implementing partnership for this project were Waste to Wealth, Niera Northeast Initiative Development Agency and Rural Development Department, Government of Nagaland, and the project was said to be supported by Tata Trust, Government of Nagaland, People's Science Institute and ACWADAM.
When we were implementing this PMKSY program, we were asked to focus on the SDG, the Sustainable Development Goal, which has been flagged here. So when we were looking at our programs, the watershed program, we found that it has got certain limitations, because in watershed program we are restricted to the micro watershed areas. So, but when we were also told to look in terms of achieving Sustainable Development Goal, we decided to think without the box. And that's how we realize that we need to look forward to addressing the springs which are drying up in the villages. And that's how we came and discovered the PSI, where Madam Awi represented. We were so fortunate to have her from our own state, so it became very easy for us to actually connect with the PSI also. And through them again, the AGOADAM, the RGM, and many important players in the country. When we were implementing this PMKSY program, we were asked to focus on the
The 12-hour band called by Dimapur District Citizen Forum and other civil organizations in Dimapur is in effect today. The Dimapur Civil Societies and the District Forum has called for a band as a protest to mark against the government's order to shift the Deputy Commissioner's office and other branches to the new complex at Chumukurima. There have been reports that the band is peaceful as of now, and in certain parts of Dimapur, the shops are opened, while most of the shops and business establishments within the town area are shut down. There have been no casualty as of now, and the government has also appealed to the DDCF to call off the band, but the band is already in effect.
अपने कैमरा पर्सन ये दिखाई दियो टोटल शटडाउन होइना আছে ডিমাপুরে এতিয়া শাটার্স খান পুরা ডাউন আছে অলওয়ে এটো স্কুলস খান আর মেডিকেল এমার্জেন্সিস খান আর এটো নি ভেহিকুলার মুভমেন্ট এটো আন্দো বন্ধ কৰা নাই আপনি সব দেখি পাই আছে আচ্ছা এতিয়া লাই হিসাবতে আছে গুলে তো we can see that there is no volunteers, but then এতিয়া পুলিশ খান ট্রাফিক পুলিশ খান আর এতিয়া শাটার্স খান সব ডাউন আছে আর ভেহিকুলার মুভমেন্ট খান আছে গুলে তো সব এতিয়া বি চলি আছে এতিয়া তক আমি দেখি পাই হিসাবতে তো security forces kan aro eta concerned departments kan tahan ekta jaga de posted ase aro tahan la kam do thik kuri ase kuina janai ji. Apart from security forces amian eta la sabte se gule do there are no volunteers around here. Eta volunteers kan bi ekjon bi nai holiwe amian dikhe pa sabte do manuan public kan ase gule do yade Dimapur city de Dimapur town de ase gule do sob manu follow kuri ase shutter down kuri na ase eta acha eta amian dikhe pa sabte do Sovima Chumukedima area aro Kuda village C youth organization tanwa janai dise ki tan total shutdown do etu na maniwo aro tan business establishment kan holiwe kholawo koina janai dise aro aji morning holiwe volunteers kan tan jaga de rukina business.
An orientation program for line departments on People's Plan campaign 2021-22 for Gram Panchayat Development Plan 2022-2023 was held at Resource Center DRDA Mon on 29 September under the theme Sabki Yojana Sabka Vikas. Deputy Commissioner Mon Thawasilanke IAS in his speech stated that the plan should ensure people feel empowered and all the line departments should put their wholehearted effort for all their plans to be done. Project Director DRDA Mon M. Damjan Longchar highlighted the three main areas of focus to identify and provide livelihood, provide all entitlements and provide public good and services. Longchar expressed hope that with the active participation of all the line departments, the campaign would be successful. He added that the campaign is scheduled for 3rd October 2021 to 9th January 2022. A presentation on the Gram Panchayat Development Plan for 2022-23 was presented by BDO RD Block Topu W Mobakonyak, and it was followed by discussions on the scheme under 29 subject. In order to stop further destruction of forests and ensure that economic activities are carried out in a disciplined manner, the parent civil society organizations in a joint statement issued that total prohibition against the passage of round timber from parent district except sawn timber will be in effect from this season. The resolution was made to stop rampant deforestation and exploitation of natural resources in the district. The CSOs also resolved to entrust student organizations of the district to impose the decision, and defaulters shall be penalized accordingly. Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Rajesh Sundararajan, in a circular informed that Dimapur District Administration has decided to observe Gandhi Jayanti with a mass social work. DC Dimapur further urged all concerned to participate. He further stated that the administrations of all town councils and all concerned headquarters or outpost administrative offices to supervise and ensure necessary arrangements like garbage collection or disposal, etc. during the social work while maintaining necessary COVID-19 protocols. Niti Aayog consultant Madhu Bandidada held a joint meeting with District Commissioner of Kifri, Tiwari Iyer, at the DC Conference Hall, Kifri. Niti Aayog consultant during the meeting informed that the main purpose of her visit is to focus on all socio-economic development and also to tackle main problems faced by the district. She further said that due to the pandemic situation, they are unable to complete the assigned work in the stipulated time and assured that she would meet the higher authority of Niti Aayog to bring development in the district. While DC Kifri highlighted problems like lack of technicians in the district hospital, gynecologists, road and transportation during the meeting, she appealed to every department to express their problem and the things they needed through her email accounts. Account Nagaland has filed a complaint petition for criminal defamation on September 29. As per sources, an individual named Vika Shihovino Aye on his Facebook page, Nagasphere shared a false news that Accord leaders had demanded 10 lakhs and a Fortuner car from former Chief Minister T.R. Ziliang. Accord has urged the public to not get involved in spreading lies. Government of Nagaland Department of Land Resources Kohima on 29 September 2021 held a culmination program of PMKSY WDC erstwhile IWMP of page 4, 5 and 6 project 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. The program was held at Chatsa. WDC PMKSY is a modified program of erstwhile drought prone areas program DPAP, Desert Development Program DDP and Integrated Westlands Development Program IWDP of the Department of Land Resources. The scheme was launched during 2009-10. The main objective of the WDC PMKSY is to restore the ecological balance by harnessing, conserving and developing degraded natural resources such as soil, vegetative cover and water. The outcomes are prevention of soil erosion, regeneration of natural vegetation, rainwater harvesting and recharging of the groundwater table. This enables multi-cropping and the introduction of diverse agro-based activities which help to provide sustainable livelihood to the people residing in the watershed area.
Watershed itu saile ki ase especially moi kopole mon thakado mokhan laga village council chairman notun aha khange itu alok bujai dibole mon ase. Watershed itu saikine chale tai laga main objective tu mokhan dunia te pani du community wase suki je ase itu mokhan laga mati niche de pani thaka du recharge kurigine aru cholamo lage laga itu laga main objective ekta ase. Second tu ase ecological balance ani kine itu environment de dibo lage koi kine.
As the announcement of by-election to vacant 58 Shamaror Chesri Assembly constituency has been made by the Election Commission of India, the Deputy Commissioner Dunsang Kumar Ramnikant informed that the Model Code of Conduct will come into force with immediate effect throughout Tuensang district. DC Tuensang urged the intending candidates, political parties, government departments, establishments as well as general public to adhere to the MCC. Furthermore, he urges all concerned to cooperate with the district election machinery in order to conduct the by-election peacefully. Angami Students' Union confirmed that they would hold the 21st NSF Murtius Memorial Trophy 2021 tournament for the first time at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Dimapur. Last year, the tournament was withheld due to the pandemic lockdown, but this year, because of the government's relaxation, the union has decided to hold the event. It is to be maintained that the union is stern on following the SOPs and further informed that there would be thermal screening at every entry gate. According to reports, the union is expecting teams from Manipur, Nagaland, and also the winners of the last NSF trophy. Meanwhile, the registration are open and the last date of submission will be on the 6th of October. They further mentioned that a concession for entry fee will be given to the students in uniform. However, during class hours, no students would be allowed to enter the premises.
The Students' Union have been taking up this Herculean task for the past 20 years. Last year, due to global pandemic, the tournament was withheld. But in honor of the two martyrs, a special edition was organized by the Angami Students' Union under the theme Beyond COVID. This year, with the government relaxing the outdoor activities, the Angami students have come forward to organize this 21st NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy from 9 October to 6 November at IG Stadium. For the first time, we are introducing the tournament at Indira Gandhi Stadium. This year,
in a tragic accident, 6 people, including the bus driver, lost their lives as a bus carrying at least 22 passengers fell into a river in Meghalaya. The accident took place as bus fell in a river in the Ringti River in Nongkram around 12 a.m. on Wednesday night. The ill-fated Meghalaya Transport Corporation bus was reportedly traveling from Tura to Shillong. Rescue team and emergency services rushed to the accident site to help the victims. 4 dead bodies have been fished out of the river, while 2 bodies are still trapped inside the bus. As per latest reports, 16 passengers have been rescued and taken to a nearby hospital. According to some injured passengers, the bus was speeding when the accident happened. As per sources, the front portion of the bus hit the bridge post on the side and went over into the water. Meanwhile, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has expressed his grief over the tragedy in a Facebook post. Sangma conveyed his deepest condolences to the family of the deceased and wished for speedy recoveries of the injured. Tribal designers and creative professionals from the states of Nagaland, Mizoram, Manipur, West Bengal, Odisha and Jharkhand attended an interactive session organized by the Tribal Design Forum TDF with Dr. Danny Miller, a contemporary artist and photographer from Australia, on September 26. The session started with an opening note by the Barry O'Farrell, the High Commissioner of Australia to India, who highlighted the proactive role of the Australian ecosystem in facilitating the arts and culture of the indigenous people in Australia through notable steps like developing the International Indigenous Charter of Design. Dr. Meller, of indigenous origin himself, presented his unique work that captured the history and geography of the indigenous landscape of Aboriginal Australians and highlighted new techniques, methods and approach through which art could be used to present various narratives of indigenous communities. Dr. Meller said that the session could be an interesting pathway for other designers and makers in Australia to connect with indigenous Indian colleagues. Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved to rename midday meal scheme as PM Poshan during Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs on Wednesday. Prime Minister Poshan has been launched for an initial period of 5 years. According to a report, the centre will bear rupees 54,061 crore of the total estimated cost of 1.3 lakh crore, with the states paying rupees 31,733 crores. Under the midday meal scheme, hot cooked food is provided currently to students from classes 1 to 8. Around 11.80 crores children in 11.20 lakh government-aided schools under PM Poshan Shakti Nirman or PM Poshan scheme. 24 lakh more children in pre-primary classes currently covered under the ICDS will also be brought in. And that's all for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.
Welcome to St. Joseph University, where our vision is to learn, discover, create, and innovate. Our university comes with a state-of-the-art infrastructure where we offer chemistry lab, an engineering lab, life science lab, physics lab, zoology fieldwork, and many more. Come and be part of one of the leading universities in the Northeast.